What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the We'll See You Later podcast, where we talk all things sports and entertainment from our point of view, the fans' point of view. I am your host, Jeremy. Jordan is out of town, but we are back, baby. This episode is brought to you by Happy's Energy and Nutrition, the best energy and nutrition on the planet here in Little Rock. We cannot wait to get into football now. Okay, episode 20. Yes, we've been gone for 2 months. It's been 2 long months, guys. We've had a lot going on. No, we're not quitting. No, we're not giving up. I know we just kind of disappeared for a minute. Had a lot going on this summer. Also, there was no sports happening. After the Arkansas Razorback baseball team lost, we can talk about some things, but we didn't want to waste your time. We know why you're here. It's that pig on our hat, okay? It is that pig on that hat. We will talk about a lot of things when Jordan's here, but right now with just me, college football is freaking back. It is back. We already had game 1 happen. Georgia Tech, last second field goal to beat number 10 Florida State, who's always, in that top 10. It's not an upset to me. Florida State's frauds. They've been frauds. We need a fraud button. Fraud. We are going to talk a little bit of college football today. I've got a couple games highlighted that are going to happen this week. If you are not watching them, you should. And we also got Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so in 2 days, the Razorbacks take the field here in Little Rock against the UAPB Lions. Arkansas Pine Bluff coming into Little Rock. I love that this game is in Little Rock for UAPB because it's like closer to Pine Bluff than it is from Fayetteville, so they get their fans there. I love that we're paying a smaller school that's in our state. It's going to be fantastic. Let's just hope we show up, Hog fans. Let's just show up, okay? This season has the biggest question mark of all. Is that offensive line there? Because we have the weapons, we have the coach that can lead this offense. Can that line protect this new guy? But we're going to get into that in just a second. What we're going to jump into first and foremost, guys, we're going to have some games and some picks. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about it. So we had the Florida State upset just last week. This week, guys, we have number 14 Clemson taking on number 1 Georgia. Georgia's a 13.5-point favorite. Based on past events, I'm picking the spread. I would pick that. I think Georgia, I don't know anything about Clemson, and maybe they show back up, maybe they don't. They've kind of been like tipsy-turny for the past couple years. Until they show up, which they very well could week 1, Georgia has shown up and shown up big. So I think Georgia mops the floor with them. I think Georgia's got them all day. Another game to watch, guys. Number 8 Penn State versus West Virginia. The spread's 8.5, leaning to Penn State. It's at West Virginia. This is my, I don't want to say upset pick, but kind of. This would be the one, another ranked team that I could see falling. I don't know anything about Penn State. I just got this weird feeling in my gut about West Virginia at home. Pat McAfee, possibly being in that building, and just like I got a little that's pulling on me. Watch out for West Virginia to possibly beat Penn State. I think they beat the spread. I think this comes down to like the last couple minutes. Big play has to happen. West Virginia in an upset. I'm calling it. West Virginia in an upset over Penn State. Next game we have on the list, number 7 Notre Dame versus number 20 Texas A&M at Texas A&M. The spread is actually leaning on A&M at -3. I like that. I think A&M beats number 7 Notre Dame and actually ends Notre Dame's season before it even starts. Notre Dame has a cakewalk schedule after this. They're going to get into the playoffs. If they beat A&M, and unless they just somehow mess it up later on, Notre Dame's in the playoffs off a 1 week win. That's it. Week 1 win, they're in. Guaranteed almost. Their schedule looks like nothing. But I don't think they win. I think that A&M, new coach, yes. Weird situation. A lot of guys leaving. New SEC. I think A&M shows up. Like, hey, Texas is coming. I get it, but we're not little brother to nobody. And I think they set an example against Notre Dame. Then you've got number 23 USC versus number 13 LSU. LSU is a 4.5-point favorite. I'm sorry. I will never pick them. That's just in my blood. I don't care. I'm picking USC to beat that spread. And I hope they upset them. I hate LSU. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. I hope LSU loses every damn game they play. I just do. That is instilled in my heart for forever. I'm sorry. I'm picking it. Then we're going to come down to our game. All right. I know this is short, sweet. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what we're going to go for. The University of Arkansas Pine Bluff Lions coming into Little Rock. 40-minute drive to play the Fayetteville Arkansas Razorbacks coming from Fayetteville, 3-hour drive. This is going to be in a tight environment, small stadium. I'm not a fan of the Little Rock game at all, to be honest with you. It's not what Arkansas football to me is anymore. It lost its luster, sadly. But I love this because it's like a neutral site for both teams here. We're going to be paying UAPB a pretty penny to come out here and hopefully get their butt beat pretty bad. But I'm excited. This season is such a mystery. Last year we had high hopes and we got really let down with that offensive line. KJ transfers out. We lose Rocket. We lose AJ Green. We lose a lot. And it's like, oh, shoot, what do? We hire Bobby Petrino. How exciting is it going to be to see Bobby Petrino on the field, by the way? He says he's not going to be in the press box. He wants to be on the field to call offensive plays. I am so excited to see that man in a Razorback uniform. I might cry. That's my Bobby P. Motorcycle Hog right there. I might cry seeing him have that on, calling plays. I cannot wait. What did he go do? We went out and got a wide receiver. We have 2 wide receivers, and Broden and Armstrong, 6'4" and 6'5", 6'6"-ish. We've got a tight end in Haas who is back, baby, very much back. We also have a 29-year-old tight end who's coming from the MLB. No one's talking about Tesla at all. Satania with the speed. And then you go get this quarterback from Boise State, Taylon Green, who is a 6'6", 220, 230 guy, and he looks good. It's so hard to make a prediction of the season. Wild guess, I'm going to hope we go 7-5. The 7 wins that I would possibly hope to see, UAB, Pine Bluff, Louisiana Tech, those 3 non-conferences. If I had to pick 4 teams in the SEC to beat, I think we can beat Mississippi State. I'm going to pick Auburn, even though that's like our kryptonite. I think we can get Auburn. It's at Auburn, though. It's a little scary. I'll always pick this. LSU, because I hate them with a passion. And here's my hope again, 2021, to recap it again, bring it back. I loved that feeling. Texas, okay? I know that sounds crazy. They're top 5. I think that's just one I want. That's one I want. I think the losses, if we do go 7-5, Tennessee, A&M, somehow at that place, we always seem to just get right there and lose it late. Ole Miss, I think they're just really good. Oklahoma State, I see that as a loss. And Missouri, even though we don't think it's a rivalry and they say it's not because they beat the shit out of us, those would be my 5 if I had to choose the losses. But my prediction for this game against Pine Bluff, that's what we talk about. The spread's 48.5. I don't really like that at all, just because we have no idea how this offensive line is going to go. We just have an idea. We also have massive weapons at 6'6" and 6'4" on the outside. A great tight end, a great slot who's just fast, a quarterback that I can't wait. He reminds me, you can't compare, but he kind of reminds you of a Matt Jones-esque kind of guy. I'm not sure if he's as fast, but still, I'm going to go 52-10 Hogs. That's going to be my prediction, 52-10. I'm just going to pick the player of the game will be Taylon Green. I say he rushes for a touchdown, 78 yards total rushing, and I think he goes for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns passing. That is my bold prediction. And I'm hoping the Hogs can at least go 6-6, but let's go for 7-5. I'm just going to throw it out there. 7-5. And we're going to beat Texas. Bop! That's it. So that's all I got for college football, guys. I know this is a super short episode, but I wanted to go into the how you really doing section real quick as well. Just a little recap. We've been gone for 2 months. It's been wild. No sports were really happening. That was something that was super captivating. And we didn't think that you guys wanted us to just kind of BS you around. So we just took a little breather. We won our flag football league. We're champions. And then I just recently I have a part-time job outside of my nutrition store where I help move college kids in through this company. They fly you all around the country. So I was just at the University of Miami a week and a half ago, Nebraska this past week, and this weekend I was at Columbia, which is in New York. At the end of September, I'm going to Oregon, see them Ducks. But I had a blast. It's kind of crazy. I'm super tired. I got in super late yesterday, and I can't. My bearings are off. But I'm back. I'm doing good. Getting married November 23rd. It's August, so I'm a little nervous. I'm ready, but excited. Excited for the future. I've got a lot of opportunities ahead of me. I'm trying my best to keep my brain in the right spot, my mind in the right spot. As you guys know, life can be crazy. There's a leaf blower out back, and it's all concrete. Not sure about that, but life can get crazy. You can get up, you can get down. I haven't been on here to tell you guys, July 31st was 1 year since my dad passed away, and it was a tough day. It still hits you. It's hitting me now, but it still hits you. I don't know if that'll ever go away, and I hope it doesn't, to be honest with you. I'll never want to not, I always want to feel him, and I do. The tears and the sadness is more a good thing, I think. But I'm doing okay. Me and Mom are doing great. She's going on a vacation in the near future, I believe. I told her she needs to get away, but she's like, I got wedding stuff, I got family stuff. But we talked about that, and she wants to do a 2-week vacation whenever she decides that's what she wants to do. She's going to go away for a while, which is great. She deserves that, and she needs that. I'm doing okay. I really am. I know life can be stressful because it gets us all. It gets me quite a bit, and I just try to roll with it and try to see the best I can in it. But guys, you're going to be okay. If you need a word of encouragement, I just want to tell you that this is a hard thing to hear. So I ask you to really open up and listen. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You've worked so hard. You've gone through a lot. You put up with a lot. You show up every day with a smile on your face and love in your heart. And that's all you need. Keep going. You're doing amazing. Guys, if I could give you any advice, enjoy your life because you only get one. Enjoy it. Every day, try to find it. It's so hard to wake up every day and find that joy and that happiness. Trust me, everybody knows it. There are days where I don't want to move. There are days where I don't want to talk to nobody. There are days where I'm so annoyed. I got to find it. And I'm working on finding that better and being better at that every day because that's the difficult part. That's life. Because when you wake up every day, the enemy's going to wake up and try to capitalize on all those thoughts, all those stresses, all those insecurities, all those annoying things. That's what they focus on. And they want you to focus on that. So I challenge you, wake up every day and try your best to find that good. Because when you do, you feel so good. That day doesn't seem as bad. That job doesn't seem as hard. Those people don't seem as annoying. Maybe they do, but they ain't getting to you. Find that good, guys. Be that good. To be honest with you, be that good. We need more of that. We don't need anybody. I'm a follower of Christ. We don't need a whole bunch more followers of Christ. Yes, we do. But I'm saying the ones that we have just need to start walking in that light, and a lot more people will come. You ain't got to convince nobody. You just got to be it. You that light, people start coming out. Okay, so be the light. Be the love. Okay, guys, I'm Jeremy. I'm back. This is the We'll See You Later podcast. Y'all have a great day. Text somebody today, tell them you love them, call them, hug somebody's neck, kiss the cheek, tell them how amazing they are to you and how grateful you are for them because they need it, so do you. So until we see you again, 3 things to live by. 1, hogs by 90, baby. 2, don't piss into the wind. And 3, and most importantly, never trust a fart. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.